I'm gonna give you a couple of names, some of your co-stars, and you tell
Okay.
me the first thing that pops into your head when I say their name.
Oh, all right.
Regina Hall,
Jokester.
Method Man,
Fly. Oh, Method was so fly, bro. He's so dope. All right, come on. Anyway, that's another legend.
What did he have like new fits on every time he was on set? Tell me.
Nah, it's his demeanor, his personality, and he's another
Method
one
has
of
been
those
cool since forever.
forever. But I've always heard about it. I never met him until you meet him, and you know what I'm saying. And then he has the type of energy that like makes you feel like you've known him for a long time. And he's just so cool. He's so chill, and everybody says the same thing. Like as legendary as Method Man is, out of all the things that he's accomplished in his career, he's still so chill.
We gotta double back. You gotta explain why Regina Hall is a jokester.
All right, I think the first thing that popped in my head about her being a jokester, like that comes to mind first because it was unexpected for me. I didn't think she would be that silly and like jokey and things like that all the time. Like we would walk on set and this was like an everyday occurrence where she would know she wasn't gonna be on camera for this piece. Like it would be my coverage and she'll walk right onto my mark and be like, I don't understand why this, because the marks are color coordinated based on like whoever's supposed to be there. She'll be like, I don't understand why this one's not pink or whatever her color was. She'd be like, I know that if I'm here that this shot is for me, right? To the director. And he's like, no, Regina, this is Jesse's coverage. She's like, right, yeah, okay, we'll get back to that. But this is my movie. So like, this has gotta be my shot. She's like, which one of these is my light? Is this one my light? Because I should stay in here so you can see me. And they're like, Regina, you're not even dressed. And she's like, that doesn't matter because clearly this movie's about this face like every single day. Always throwing out jokes and like, she's just real light and funny and you know.
Lightens the mood.
She lightens the mood. She does.
Richard Roundtree.
Shaft. Like the Shaft that he was is the person that he still is. When I first met Richard Roundtree, he walked on the set and like he was not in costume. This was him off the street, like getting ready for rehearsal. He walked up in all black with like silver necklaces and rings on every finger. He had a black beanie on and an unlit cigar for the entire time that we rehearsed for like an hour. And I'm like, yo, do you even smoke cigars? And he's like, yeah, I smoke cigars, yeah, you know, but yes, right now I'm just doing my thing. And I'm like, yo, bro, you are still Shaft to this day. For sure, man, he's dope.
Why am I not surprised? He looks like the type.
He does, but I didn't know. I was like, I don't know if that's a thing he does or if this is really him. That's really him.
Got you. Samuel Jackson.
Whew, the first thing that comes to my mind. The first thing that comes to my mind is like, I want to cuss, but I'm not going to because that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think Sam. But to be honest with you, Sam to me now is like mentor. I see him as somebody who taught me lessons that like I can't even put into words. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to watch him be himself on set, the way he commands like a film crew and like a set and just the way he navigates, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different than anything I've ever seen before. And you work with a lot of people who being number one in the call sheet is like a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a certain level of professionalism that's expected and this and that, but Sam takes it to another level. And he always puts it on that. He's like, you know, I'm supposed to show people how this is supposed to be done. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the leader. I'm the one that everybody's watching. Like I set the tone. So he does just that in like the best way possible. You know what I mean? And he really takes care of his crew in like ways that I've never seen before. And because, you know, we were shooting in the winter and it was cold and we shot some late nights and stuff like that. And he's just not taking no mess from nobody. He's like, nah, man, my crew needs to go home. Like, we need to get this shot and I need to get these people back to their families. And I'm like, dang, I've never seen somebody do something like that.
He's like aware of everything.
He's aware of every single thing. I'll tell you a story. We stopped shooting one time. We were shooting nights in Atlanta. It was cold. It snowed like 2 hours before. And we were out there and we were shooting this scene and they're like, we need to do another take. And Sam is really like, he know 2 takes and he's like, we got it. But we did our 2 takes and they're like, yo, we got to do another one. And he's like, why? And he could sense the prop guys behind us and they were just putting down like bullet shells on the ground. I guess somebody watched the shot and they said, yo, it was just a little shootout and there's no bullets. Like there should be bullet shells. And he's like, what is he doing? And he's like, well, you know, we're doing it again because we shot it, but there's no shells in the back. It doesn't make sense. And he's like, if anybody's watching this movie and the only thing that they notice about this scene is there's no bullet shells, then something that I'm doing is extremely wrong. And he's like, let me see the shot. He goes over, looks at the shot. You don't even see the ground in the shot. He's like, yo, we're done. Pack it up, let's go. I'm like, wow.
That level of detail.
Yo, that level of detail, crazy.